Welcome to my YouTube channel, Legal Information, Law Insights. I am Advocate Mukund Mahajan. In this video, I will explain 6 important legal methods to transfer property in India, along with their legal validity, advantages, disadvantages, and practical situations where they should be used. Understanding these methods can help you avoid future disputes and even save significant money on stamp duty. Method 1. Sale deed, most common method. The most common and legally strongest method of transferring property in India is through a sale deed. A sale deed is executed when the owner transfers property to another person in exchange for money. Under the Transfer of Property Act, 1882, a sale of immovable property of value above 100 rupee must be made through a registered instrument. Process. Usually the process involves 2 steps. 1. Agreement to sell. 2. Execution and registration of sale deed. The sale deed must be registered with the sub-registrar office. Cost. The major cost involved here is stamp duty and registration charges. Stamp duty varies from state to state, but in many states it ranges between 6% to 8% of the property value. Some states provide concessions when the property is registered in the name of a woman, encouraging women ownership. Advantage. Strongest proof of ownership. Legally safest method. Fully recognized by courts and financial institutions. Disadvantage. High stamp duty. Higher documentation cost. Therefore, sale deed is best used in commercial transactions or property purchases between unrelated parties. Method 2. Gift deed, transfer without money. Another very common method is the gift deed. A gift deed is executed when property is transferred without any monetary consideration, generally due to love and affection. This method is commonly used among family members. For example, father gifting property to son or daughter. Husband gifting property to wife. Parents gifting property to children. Under the Transfer of Property Act, a gift must be voluntary, without consideration, accepted by the receiver. Important legal requirement. A gift deed must be registered to become legally valid. Cost factor. Stamp duty in gift deeds is usually much lower than sale deeds, especially when the transfer is between close relatives. Different states have special concessional rates. Advantage. Simple transfer within family. Lower stamp duty. Immediate ownership transfer. Disadvantage. Once executed, it cannot be easily revoked. Requires clear acceptance by the recipient. Gift deed is therefore ideal for family property planning during the lifetime of the owner. Method 3. Transfer through power of attorney. Earlier, many people used power of attorney transactions to transfer property. A power of attorney authorizes another person to act on behalf of the owner. However, there is a very important legal development. The Supreme Court of India in the famous Suraj Lamp and Industries case, 2011, clarified that power of attorney transactions cannot transfer ownership of property. This means power of attorney does not create ownership rights. It only allows someone to manage or represent the owner. Why it was misused? Earlier people used this method to avoid stamp duty, but this created large-scale property frauds and illegal transfers. Current legal position. Power of attorney can be used only for managing property, representing the owner in legal matters, handling transactions on behalf of the owner. But it cannot replace a sale deed. Therefore, relying on power of attorney alone for property transfer is legally risky. Method 4. Transfer through will. A will is another legally recognized method of transferring property. Unlike sale or gift deeds, a will becomes effective only after the death of the owner. During the lifetime of the person who makes the will, the property remains under his or her full control. Important feature. A will can be changed or revoked anytime before death. This makes it a flexible estate planning tool. Cost. One major advantage of a will is that it does not require stamp duty. Registration of a will is optional, although many legal experts recommend registering it for stronger authenticity. Advantage. No stamp duty. Flexible, can be modified anytime. Useful for estate planning. Disadvantage. After the death of the owner, wills are often challenged in courts, especially in large family disputes. Therefore, proper drafting and clear language are extremely important. Method 5. Relinquishment Deed. A relinquishment deed is commonly used in joint family properties or inherited properties. Suppose a property is inherited by several legal heirs, and one of the heirs decides to give up his or her share. In such cases, the person can execute a relinquishment deed in favor of another family member. Important condition. This method can be used only when the parties already have existing rights in the property, such as brothers inheriting property from parents, legal heirs inheriting ancestral property. Cost. Stamp duty for relinquishment deeds is usually much lower than sale deeds, especially when executed among family members. Advantage. Simplifies ownership among family members. Avoids lengthy partition disputes. Cost effective. Disadvantage. Can be used only among co-owners or legal heirs. Method 6. Family settlement. Another powerful method is family settlement. Family settlements are often used when multiple family members have claims over property. Instead of fighting long legal battles in courts, families may mutually agree on how property will be divided. This agreement is then documented as a family settlement deed. Legal recognition. Indian courts have repeatedly encouraged family settlements because they reduce litigation and preserve family relationships. Key conditions. For a valid family settlement, all concerned family members must agree. The settlement should be voluntary. It should resolve existing or potential disputes. In many cases, family settlements reduce or avoid heavy stamp duty, depending on state laws. Advantage. Prevents family disputes. Saves litigation cost. Provides clarity in property ownership. Practical advice. Whenever property is being transferred, people should carefully consider legal validity, stamp duty implications, future dispute possibilities, tax implications. It is always advisable to consult a qualified legal professional before executing any property transfer document. A small mistake in property documentation can lead to years of litigation. Conclusion. So today we understood that property in India can be transferred legally through several methods, including 1. Sale deed, 2. Gift deed, 3. Power of attorney, limited purpose only, 4. Will, 5. Relinquishment deed, 6. Family settlement. Each method serves different legal purposes, and selecting the right one depends on the situation, family structure, and financial considerations. Understanding these options can help you protect your property, save money, and prevent future disputes. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for more legal insights. You may also join this channel by clicking the join button below this video and support my efforts in spreading legal awareness among citizens. Jai Hind! Jai Bharat!